Hey, Popeye are the latest.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. In this journey, we are now about 150 miles from Montego Bay. We are heading to the Donald Sangster International Airport. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this flight with me. Now, let me address something. For persons who have been sending that interview to me and asking me to say something about it, there is nothing for me to say because the female who was claiming to be a police officer, she is not a police officer. If you want to believe that she's Constable Brown from 100-man police station and you want to believe what she's saying, that is your business. We are of the view that she's not a policewoman. So there's nothing for us to comment on. Now, from time to time we get various messages from persons with all kind of complaints. We got this message from someone living at Shoeberry in the parish of Westmoreland. The message, it says, "Good night, Sir Popeye. I am on the Shoeberry housing scheme where the conditions of the roads are deplorable. Sometimes you can't get a taxi to come home because no one wants to come down on the bad roads. Recently, Mayor of Savannah Lamar, the most Honorable Bethel Moore, came with a roller and a little marl and stopped at a certain place where the people are PNP supporters. But because the people on the bottom of the scheme are JLP supporters, there was no work done to the rest of the road. Sir Popeye, I asked that when you are not busy, just take a drive down to the bottom of the scheme. I know you are a man of your word and you are not afraid to call them out. That's the reason I decided to turn to you. The roads are far worse than the roads in Darlistan. It is a disgrace. The first time this road was fixed, it was done by a JLP representative named Mr. Senior. I watch your program day in, day out. I even fall asleep watching your program because it speaks truth all the way. Please, Sir Popeye, I'm asking you to address this issue. Now, Mayor Bethel Moore, his worship, is what this person saying true or is it false? Mr. Moore, if it is true, I thought those types of politics were long gone. But by the way, that's why I can't go into politics, because if I was in politics and I'm working in an area where my supporters are, I would also do some work in the areas where persons who don't support me live. Because in my view, that is how I would get some new supporters, not you? No, Mr. Moore, you are responsible for the Shoeberry housing scheme because the person who was elected councillor is now the MP and no by-election was held. Mr. Moore, do the right thing. The people them at Shoeberry, them a ball out. Them need the road. See what you can do for them. Alright? Now, you remember we carried a story earlier this week about 3 members of the JCF from the Constant Spring Police Station. They allegedly shot and killed a man named Philip Wallace. 2 of the cops, they were arrested and placed into custody on Sunday, while the other one, Carvel Davidson, we had reported that he went to the airport, purchased a ticket, and flee the island. So there is an article in the Gleaner yesterday. It is titled, "Cop in $100,000 Bribery Murder Saga, Willing to Return to Jamaica." He's also claiming his innocence. Now, the article, it went on to say, the third policeman being sought in the murder of a 49-year-old Tyler in Red Hills, St. Andrew, over an alleged bribery deal gone bad, wants to return to Jamaica to assist the investigations. The JCF reported this week that 2 cops were in custody and a third fled Jamaica. Queen's Counsel Peter Champagne confirmed Friday that he is representing the policeman who is stationed at the Constant Spring Police Station in St. Andrew. Champagne said he had written to the relevant investigative bodies, informing them that he has been retained to represent the policeman. The cop is willing to return to Jamaica to assist with the investigation, the lawyer said. So, my question is, Mr. Champagne, what is stopping him from returning? Anyway, let's continue. Champagne said the policeman says he's not involved in any murder and did not leave the island because of the incident. So my question is, why did he leave? What was the urgency? Let's continue with the article. The two other cops were arrested on Sunday on suspicion of murder following the fatal shooting. Don't cut the foolishness about fatal shooting. Following the murder, the brutal murder of Philip Wallace on Saturday, July 16th. The cops allegedly requested $100,000 from Wallace following a raid a few days earlier in return for a case against him to be dropped. A sum was allegedly provided, but the cops demanded more. A report was made to the Constant Spring Police Station and a corruption probe opened against the cops. About 10:41 a.m. Saturday, Wallace was reportedly standing in his Green Glide close community when a white Toyota Axio motor car drove up. 3 hoodlums alighted from the vehicle and opened fire on Wallace. Reports are that a woman who was also shot at escaped injury, and you will remember we had carried that story. These 3 hoodlum cops, they went there to kill Mr. Wallace, Mr. Philip Wallace, and his girlfriend because she was also a witness. Now, Mr. Champagne, I know that what you are saying is based on the instructions of your client. That's yours and his rights. But we, the members of John Public, we also have a right to scrutinize your statement that you put out on behalf of your client. So, here are some questions. And we know you're not going to answer it, but we still ask it. We are putting out these questions for the public at large to consider. Question number 1. Was Corporal Dennis on leave from the Jamaica Constabulary Force when he left the island and went away to the United States? Question number 2. Did Corporal Dennis follow protocols or rules governing the JCF as it relates to leaving the island before he went away? Question number 3. Isn't it a fact that permission must be sought and obtained from Corporal Dennis' commanding officer before he left the island? Question number 4. Corporal Dennis, he reportedly left the island a week ago. What kind of leave or leave application did he submit to the Jamaica Constabulary Force? There's a lot more to come, and we'll be updating you as the need arises. Now, my view is that Corporal Dennis is now finding out that he made a foolish move when he went away to the United States. He is wanted for the offense of murder, and murder is an extraditable offense from the USA to Jamaica. Corporal Dennis, him know him can't hide for long in the United States. Corporal Dennis, I know you have a lawyer, but I am still giving you my advice. Hurry up and come back home. Come face your judgment. Yeah man, hurry up and come back. Because it's either you're going to be coming at your own free will or you'll be forced to come. Now, we carried a story yesterday and we told you about an incident where that man on your screen, he was shot and killed along the Rosal Main Road. His name is Andre Terence Young, but he was popularly known as Screamos. Now, Screamos, he will be celebrating his 35th birthday on October 22nd this year. We are told that Screamos, he was a chopper. You know what chopper mean? You don't know what chopper mean? Really? Okay. I have been doing some practicing. This is the 3rd time I go try. Here's what I'm asking you to do. Drop a comment in the comment section and tell me if there's any improvement in my chopping skills. If there's no improvement, I go leave it alone. Here goes. Hello, my name is Mr. Donald Biden. I'm calling you from the Publishers Clearinghouse. I'm calling to advise you that you are the lucky winner of a brand new submarine. How me sound? How me sound? Don't talk to me. I don't know, joking matter, you know, but you see sometime, if we do not laugh at some things, trust me when I tell you, we're in a serious trouble. We have to laugh sometimes. Because what is going on in Jamaica nowadays, if you don't laugh sometimes. Anyway, it is said that Screamos, he was a chopper. So he was shot and killed by hoodlums who pulled up beside him in a black Mercedes Benz and shot him dead in the streets. So, hear this now. What we are learning is that man on your screen, his name is Shane Michael Mackenzie, but he was popularly known as Buka. Now, Buka, he would have celebrated his 36th birthday on June 7th, 2022. Buka also lived at Babman Hill in the Lilliput area in the parish of St. James. On Wednesday night, April 5th, 2022, about 10:30, Buka, he was among a group of persons who were at the Hardball Sports Bar at Babman Hill. They were playing games, listening music and having a jolly good time when two hoodlums walked from across the road. The two hoodlums, they brandished guns and opened fire indiscriminately at the persons who were in the bar. When the shooting subsided, 3 men and 1 female who were in the bar, they were all shot. They were rushed to the Falmouth Hospital where Buka, he subsequently died. Now, when the police processed that crime scene, we are told that 34 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. Now, if you look on your screen, that is the cover page for a funeral program for Buka. He was churched at the Wesleyan Holiness Church of God on Saturday, July 16th, 2022. He was laid to rest in the Falmouth Cemetery in the parish of Trelawney. So, what we are learning is that Buka and Screamos, they were brothers. They shared the same mother. So Buka, he was buried on Saturday, and his brother Screamos was killed on Wednesday. Now the question is, are these two killings related? We are not sure because we are told that one of the hoodlums who was involved in the killing of Buka is a relative of a lady who Buka was involved with. And the police, they are saying that it was TJ and his cronies who killed Screamos. The mayhem. So, let me ask you something. Have you hit on the like button as yet? If you have not yet hit on the like button, remember to hit on it. If you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed to this channel, remember, hit on the subscribe button. Then hit on the notification bell, then click all. So that whenever we upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. So in the final story for today, this one took place yesterday morning. Friday, July 22nd, 2022, almost 12 midday. It took place at Bickersteth in the Cambridge police area in the parish of St. James. We are learning that a man, his name is Carvel Davidson. He was 26 years old and he lived at Argyle Mountain in the Bethel town police area in the parish of Westmoreland. We are learning that Carvel, he was at a house at Bickersteth when he was approached by 3 hoodlums. You want to hear something else? 2 of the hoodlums were males and 1 of the hoodlums was a female. You heard that? One of the 3 hoodlums who approached Carvel was a female, and all 3 hoodlums, they were armed with guns. It is said that the hoodlums, they opened gunfire at Carvel, but Carvel, he managed to get up and run off. The hoodlums, they chased him, caught up with him, and pumped several bullets in his head and his upper body. Carvel, he died on the spot, and the hoodlums, they made good their escape on foot in the area. The police were informed, and we are told that when they processed this crime scene, several 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye NewzLynx and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Good boy them no out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when we turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica.